So Apple just announced the new iPhone 16, and it's fairly rad, as expected. It's well known that September is when Apple reveals the new iPhone, and it's becoming well known that, for many people, most of these annual upgrades are pretty incremental, leading to less excitement. So my suggestion is to wait. Let me explain. On your screen right now are the raw stats of the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro, as compared to the 15 and 15 Pro from last year. And yeah, there are a few differences, namely the processor, the new camera button, and the AI features. But besides those, the new iPhone 16 is pretty similar to the 15 and even the 14. But going back in time to, say, the 13, which many people, including maybe even you, might be rocking, there's definitely a significant difference. There's the new titanium design, the dynamic island, the new buttons, the AI features, and so much more. All of those incremental upgrades really add up over time and make for a fairly clean, fresh experience for all of us, despite the familiarity of the iPhone operating system. Very often, people talk about how Apple is extremely slow to adopt the features of Android, and frankly, it is. Many iPhone features were first found on Android phones years before Apple adopted them. But one of the reasons behind this is caution. Apple has built a brand around the iPhone being premium, smooth, and refined. So all of the new features it brings to the table need to be consistent with that brand. They must look good, be super smooth, and be well tested. So essentially, Apple can use Android as a testing ground to see if these features work with the iPhone and its users. Which honestly is pretty interesting and explains why some iPhone updates seem fairly minor to maintain that very smooth and refined experience. Which for those who upgrade phones every year, incremental upgrades will probably make things less exciting. But for those who hold onto your phone for a little while, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Phones have gotten so expensive, and despite a pretty good trade-in program from Apple, people will still hold on to their phones for a long while. So when they do upgrade after a long time, they get a pretty refreshed experience. Heck, the iPhone I'm recording on right now, my carrier has it for a 3-year contract, not 2. By the time it's up, the next iPhone will have a host of new features compared to my 15 Pro Max. And that's pretty exciting to me. That's not to say that I don't want crazy evolutionary upgrades every year. No, innovation is really cool, but it's probably really hard for these companies to make sure their phones are stable while also bringing in more to the table. We'll just have to see what Apple comes up with next year. So for those who are coming from, say, an iPhone 13 or older, the iPhone 16 looks to be a solid upgrade from what you've had before. But for those who upgrade more frequently and seem a little disappointed, my recommendation would be, just like I said at the beginning, to wait. More specifically, until Apple brings something to the table that excites you more. But either way, this is your personal preference, so let me know what you think of the new iPhones down in the comments section below. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you all soon. My name is Seeroos. It's spelled like Cyrus, but not like Sea Rooster. Just take out the ter. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Peace.